So in this video, I wanted to spend some time talking about this pen. This is the Rhodia 3-in-1 multi-pen. Probably know about this company. They're well known for their notebooks and their fountain pen friendly paper, but they do make a few different writing instruments. And I think the most popular among them is this 3-in-1 multi-pen. I would actually call this a 2+1 multi-pen, as in 2 pen colors and a mechanical pencil, but they call it a 3-in-1. And basically it's a metal kind of executive style multi-pen. I think it sells for about $35 to $45 depending on where you buy it. So it's not that cheap, but it's a good looking pen and it comes from a well-known brand. It comes in their sort of iconic orange color, a little bit more, bronzy or brassy or whatever, but it is orange, which Rhodia is known for. And it seems like it's a popular pen. So here we go. Packaging wise, very simple. You see that sort of metallic is carried through, which is really nice. Definitely kind of premium. They call it Rhodia script. I think that's what they call their, you see right here, their collection of writing instruments. But you don't see the script so much. If you Google for a Rhodia multi-pen, you'll find this. Not too much else on the materials. So get right into it. So what's going on with the Rhodia multi-pen? We see aluminum body, all metal. And I'm pretty sure it's aluminum based on that grain size and the kind of lightness of the pen. They don't say it is aluminum. Metal clip. See this seam here? It twists here. This is how you extend the pen colors or the pencil. Slightly different material here. This is a gloss, kind of like a glittery, where this is clearly a brushed metal. It's a little cap on here. It doesn't look like a cap, but it is, and you twist it off to reveal the eraser because it does have that pencil component. With the pen from stock, you get it with a 0.5mm pencil. The pencil you push in the middle, as you'd expect. You don't push at the top. Twist it again, we have black. Twist it again, we have red. The red and black are ballpoint, and the red has a little kind of slightly red indicator right around the front, so you know what you're getting. The pen has a pretty nice weight to it, but it seems like it's aluminum. It's not that heavy. It's not too much heavier actually than a plastic mechanical pencil, or plastic multi-pen rather. It has some nice narrowness to it. It's not that thick. A lot of multi-pens get quite thick, and it has a hexagonal metal design, which I don't love holding this. A wider hexagonal is not the most comfortable shape. It's not terrible, but it's not super comfortable. If you look at a famously hexagonal pen like the Rotring 600 line, the grip area actually moves down to something that's round, and a lot of people like that. Again, it's not a major deal, but as far as preference goes, I don't find it to be the most comfortable pen to hold. The way this pen works is, again, you twist it and you change it. That is not a friendly one-hand operation. It's not impossible, but it's really a two-handed operation. You may want to take that into account. A lot of multi-pens use a slide, which is very easy to do one-handed. The pencil is totally fine. You just click it and push it. I will say that there's this gap here, and when you push it down, if you're doing it with one hand and you have a finger here, it becomes a definite pinch point, and I've definitely pinched myself. You don't get under here, but definitely pinched in between the two pieces. You can see they've cut down the corners, so it's sort of faceted, so it's not sharp, but it's just a little bit surprising, which you're getting pinched by your own pencil while you're just trying to extend the lead and presumably doing something else, like writing or thinking about something else. So I find that to be kind of annoying, and I think that's just flat out a flaw with the design. Similar to how you see the different materials here, and they don't really match. Here you have a sort of glossy, glittery coating. Here you have the, that probably anodized aluminum. It's a little bit off. Probably won't bother most people. I do find it to be a little bit annoying. You could see right here is kind of a darker orange compared to here. Anyway, that pinch, I just find it to be annoying. When you move over to the pen, it could still move down. It doesn't lock, but it doesn't do anything. So again, a little annoying, which you might press it sometimes, and you can pinch yourself, but it's less of an issue because if you're just writing, it never moves itself. Locked out, the pen doesn't line up right. You'd expect it to line up perfectly in either state, but it doesn't default line up. You can see right here, the pen is not extended, and we have a flat edge going to a corner. You could sort of tweak that by taking the pen apart, and you could see right here is just a friction fit. It's like a metal or steel sleeve that this lower piece just pushes onto. And again, it's just a friction thing. So what you're going to want to do is if it bothers you and it doesn't line up, now you want to line it up. Now it is closed and it's lined up, and we twist it and extend, still lined up. So it's not like a giant thing, but it's nice if it lines up. It looks nice and clean, especially when it's closed. That way you never have it kind of half extended like this, because here you have flat to edge. We know it looks extended, but it's actually half extended. Now we go flat to flat and it's locked. You do have a sort of click when it's locked. Here, you can listen to it right now. So you know it's there, like tactily, but visually, that's up to you. We'll take it apart again. You can see we have a multi-pen refill, and then we have these D1 refills, and this is just a standard Rhodia. I'm sure someone else makes it, Zebra, whoever, I don't know who, but it's labeled Rhodia. It's probably a German company that makes it, so maybe it's Schneider, who knows. And the metal refill slides into the brass sleeve. That's pretty standard. That means you can get other D1 refills and put it in the place of these. So here, we'll put it back together, and let's give a quick writing test. These are with the stock ballpoint refills. It's a 0.5 millimeter. So this is the Rhodia multi-pen. That is the black. Now we'll move over to the red and the pencil. As far as writing goes, the refills, there's nothing fancy about them. They're very standard black and red ballpoint refills. And again, if you're picky about that, you could certainly upgrade them to something a little nicer, maybe a gel, who knows. Comfort-wise, again, you're holding that hex, which I don't find to be very comfortable, but it has a nice weight, and it's a well-made pencil or multi-pen, or whatever you want to call it. This is just a little metal cap. Super easy to lose, but kind of the name of the game. There's really no reason or no way to have this attached. And then you have just a little extendable eraser right here, and you can extend it. You don't refill the pen here. You don't refill the pencil here, rather. You refill the pencil by pulling the top off the multi-pen component. You pull this piece off, and you pull the pencil off. You put the ink in the lead in there. I have a video about that. So don't try to shove it in here. It won't work, but you can extend this eraser a little bit or replace the eraser. So on the whole, I think this is a pretty nice pencil, multi-pen, pencil, whatever. I don't think it's worth the money, and I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of something that you would find, and use as a gift. I think it serves a good purpose for that. It'll match your Rhodia notebooks, and it's totally adequate. I just think there's much better multi-pens out there, and for the money, you could buy some really nice stuff. I don't know how many metal multi-pens there are in that sub $40 range, but I know you can buy a Jetstream Premium or Jetstream Premier, whatever they call it, and a few other really nice ones that I would recommend over this. So I would say if you're in the market for this, unless you're really wanting to represent the Rhodia brand, then check out those Jetstream Premier or some of those other kind of Japanese companies that have metal executive style multi-pens that are really nice. But this one's adequate, just not my favorite. Thanks for watching.